would the Sun Belt accept a football-only team? I personally like Ohio coming in because of the basketball side of things. The MAC is solid in basketball. I was corrected, maybe not as good as I thought. But I like that end of things. And they are closer to the Marshall than I thought, and JMU and App State for that fact of the matter. But my understanding is Ohio was interested in a football-only deal. And maybe the Sun Belt wasn't quite open to that. But some of the comments that I was getting was, the Sun Belt likes to be these regional rivalries, which we were just talking about. So I'm open to that idea. If you can get the ball rolling with Ohio coming in as football only, you might open the door to them as a full member down the road, and maybe they bring some teams with them later on. That's what I'm thinking. I wouldn't say no out of hand because it doesn't sound like a great idea. Now, someone I'm talking to says I'm a traditionalist. That doesn't sound great to me. I get it. I understand that point of view. But we got to get past that. That's not the way it was done when I grew up type of deal, right? Again, Oregon is in the Big Ten. Right? I mean, come on. That makes no sense. So if Ohio is willing to come in football only for now, and it may be trial basis, you're doing these schedules a few years in advance. Let's see how it works out. Maybe they like it. Maybe it's a good fit. And then all of a sudden they say, we want to join as a full member. Oh, and we can bring Miami of Ohio with us. Maybe we bring Toledo with us. I don't know. I don't know if something like that is feasible that you could do. And I'm not sure Ohio wants to do that on a temporary basis. I don't know. Or on a preliminary basis. I don't even know if that's something like that along those lines would work. But I'm open to looking at it. And I want to know what you guys think, basically. If Ohio is willing to do that, I think the Sun Belt should be willing to do that.